changed the dynamic of my relationship with my wife. It's changed. Like my marriage has been the most sanctifying thing in my life. It's changed me the most, probably out of anything else, and it seriously has changed my life. I sit at night with my wife, and we just pray out loud together. Yeah, I know. The cool thing about it is it gives us like common ground. You know what I mean? Like we're on mission together, and it's. I mean, I can't suggest it enough. It's changed my life. It's awesome.
Most people miss relationships because we idealize or have the understanding of relationship based on what Hollywood teaches us. And as you know, Hollywood is like, we meet somebody, oh, hi, and then we jump in the sack, and then we leave. That's been kind of like what Hollywood has taught us, and as a result, that's what many of our relationships mimic, okay? And that's a physical relationship. All of us can have a physical relationship, but relationships, according to God, were meant to be so much deeper. Okay, much more meaningful, much more consistent and edifying. See, there are other layers. There's the physical, no doubt about it. And God, hey, I got news for you. God gave us sex, okay, and He made it good, okay? So that is a good and important part of a relationship, but that's not the only part. There's the emotional part of the relationship. And those of you who have been in relationship, you ladies, know that we men are poor at that part of the relationship for the most part, okay? But guess what? There's an emotional level, and that strengthens and edifies the bond between man and woman. And then there's another layer that so few people get to experience and enjoy, and that's the spiritual part. And that's the part that provides the strength. Because I will give you a dollar and a donut, and I will show you and bet you any money that if you talk to my wife, she would say, yeah, there's sometimes he's a real big pain in the butt. There are some times when, yeah, my wife loves me, but she sure as don't like me. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys don't believe this, but I could be a real pain in the butt, right, Pastor?
No.
And say it ain't so. and there are times when the only way that she can put up with me, the only way that she can tolerate me, the only way she could stay committed in that marriage is through the spiritual bond that we have. Because, see, the real, true relationship that God ordained, and don't take this the wrong way, was meant to be a threesome, okay? Husband, wife, and Jesus, okay? And it's that spiritual bond that provides the strength for you to live up to those vows that you took and that I took, for better and for worse. You know, for better, I'm all right with my wife, but when it gets worse, I don't know. I start renegotiating the terms, you see, in sickness and in health. And when we're in health, man, we're good. But in sickness, I start to get impatient, okay? For rich or for poor, et cetera, et cetera. See, those vows that we all took and what we said and we meant, the only way we could have the strength, it's like no human power, the only way we could have the strength to live up to them is if Jesus is in the middle, if we have that spiritual part of the relationship. Other than that, we're going to fall like so many people in America. 60-70% of marriages end in divorce. You know what I'm talking about? And so many people miss the true meaning of marriage because they don't understand those three different interrelations, those three different layers.
You just watched our weekly question and response time at Road to Freedom. Road to Freedom is our residential Christian treatment program. We have a panel every week who responds to any questions the patients ask. And so we have a medical doctor, a licensed therapist, and a team of pastors who take questions from the audience, and we respond to everything and anything the patients ask. If you're interested in more information about a Christian-based drug and alcohol treatment program, please give us a call.